The market consolidates as we head into the weekend. Are they looking to break out? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so nothing really happened in the market yesterday as it consolidated sideways for most of the day before barely touching the 5,000 level on the SPX, just a couple points higher from Wednesday. So now the question is, are they set up to break out? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, with the market consolidating, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And as I talked about yesterday, there's a lot of confluence in this 50-17 area to 50-25 area. You have the 50-17 2.0 extension of waves 1 and 2, which is a common ending target. You have the 618 extension of waves 1 through 4 on this move up, which is a common wave 5 target at 50-18. You also have, of the bigger 3-4, the extensions of those waves that come in at 50-25, which gives us a pretty good resistance zone here. The market respected it all day, but also could not break to the downside. So we do have bullish consolidation sideways with no breakdown. Now, if the market is able to hold this 50-25 area and push down, they would need to break below 5,000 to get the ball rolling. Once there, the 49.75 area is the next major resistance to get through. And as I said yesterday, this is really the bear resistance zone that they need to break through, the 75 to 55 zone in the 4900. So 49.75 to 55 would tell us we're on our way down in what can be one of two things. Either a bigger B-wave pullback, which is possible, but I think becoming less likely at this time the higher we've pushed here. Or we could see another wave 4 here down toward the 48.50 region, testing the Fed lows, come down here, and then give us another push up toward the 5100 region, which was our overall target from the beginning, and that would be where this 3 would move over, and then this 5 would move over like that. So if they are able to hold the 4800 region, first they got to get down there, but if they're able to hold when they get down there, then we would very much expect 5100 on the final push higher here in the market. But if they're not able to hold that area, we would look for a bigger B-wave potential. And if they're not able to hold that support, then we would look for lower. Now, if they are going to move directly higher, they need to push through 50.25, and then the next target to the upside becomes 50.45 to complete this wave 5, and then we'd look for a pullback from that area on the ES. So 50.45 would be the next target above 50.25, and then we'd look for a pullback there. But as of right now, until the bears can break 5,000, just to get started, pressure remains up, and then 49.75 is really the big zone, as I drew here, the 49.75 to 55 area. Once below that, the bears can take a little bit of control in the market, at least in the short term, and give us a little bit more of a pullback. But until then, pressure remains up. Over on the NASDAQ, okay, so on the NASDAQ, we were looking for them to hit at least the 17,898 area. They got to 17,896 and pulled back off of that. And now upper support becomes very important. That 17,733 area is now activated. If they break back below that, then it becomes kind of an ugly formation to the upside for a more impulsive move. And what we would expect is a test of the Fed lows at that point. So if they break 17,733, we'd be looking for an ABC pullback into that 17,300 to 17,250 area to give us a bigger wave 4, and then we'd look for wave 5 up toward that 18,300 or so area to complete on the NASDAQ. So as of right now, the NASDAQ did get to the 1.0. More often we see the 1.236 at 17,999, and as long as they stay above 17,733, that can very well still happen. But a break below 17,733 and we come back to test the Fed lows. So ultimately support is the dominating factor. As long as we're above support, pressure does remain up on both charts. Somebody commented yesterday, where's the pullback? And the pullback comes when you break support. All we do is give you the setup for the pullback and tell you what key levels have to break. And when they do, we give you the targets that they would head to. Until those key levels break, though, the bulls are in control and the market looks higher. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it. Become part of the trading team. Make sure you love me and PT. Make sure it's for you. Before you ever spend a penny, you can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking out the rooms. We also have our advanced Elliott Wave course. I plan on finishing it this weekend. It does have advanced fib levels, the introduction, diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave. I go over how to trade Elliott Wave. A lot of people get confused with that. Everything you need to know about the more complex strategies and trading strategies of Elliott Wave so that you can figure out these crazy markets when they're doing things that don't seem normal. As I said, it will be complete soon. And as you can see on the screen, people are really loving the course. And guess what? You get this for free simply by becoming a monthly member. So if you join either of our monthly rooms, that advanced Elliott Wave course is already in there. All the videos that are done you have access to. And you also get access to our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. This course is helping real traders make real money and understand the market in a way that finally makes sense. It can be very difficult when good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up. And that's because the news cycles don't matter. Elliott figured this out a long time ago, and he understands that key levels are what we're looking for. And as long as those key levels hold, we look higher, and if they break, we look lower, and we know what targets to look for. This gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the trading field. The course itself is 25 videos where we go through your introduction area, which is your mindset and emotion, your KISS method, why it works, the chart setup and tools, which is every tool you need to use along with Elliott Wave and how to use it and why, and the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves. We go through the theory of alternation, the corrective depth theory, the pivot, everything you need to know about how to measure them, how to find these key levels I talk about so that you can understand the market in a way that makes sense. The cool thing, as I said earlier, is the advanced course, the Elliott Wave for Beginners course, and any other training material we put out comes for free with a membership in our monthly rooms. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as all of the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we trade quite often in my room because we swing and day trade. And if you're looking for individual stocks, futures trading, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, futures trading, PT's income method that's killing the market, as well as his reduced risk binary method that is absolutely killing the market. He gets you in at a cheap price, and he gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. Something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, key takeaways for today. Same as yesterday. We're looking for support to break to the downside. That 5,000 area, and then 49.75 would be next. If they can get through that, then the bears can start to try to take control of the market and push us down to test the Fed lows. As long as we were above that, 50.25 and 50.45 are the next targets higher. Over on the NASDAQ, they did hit the 1.0, and now they would look to stay above that 17,733 area. If they cannot stay above that, we would look to test the Fed lows down at about 17,250. And if they can stay above that, the next target higher would be 18,000 to 1862. Guys, it's the weekend. Grab yourself a drink, get out of the house, get with your family, get off the computer, have some fun, and I will talk to you next week.